So, hello everybody, and welcome to the review of In the Forest of the Shite. I mean Night.
Yay.
How good was the episode, let's just say?
It was amazing. On a 1 to 10, 11.
Oh my god, let's get on with Okay, let's get on with the review. So, In the Forest of the Shite. I mean Night. So apologies. I always mix up on my work.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. This was seriously my favourite episode. I'm glad you showed it to me, Zach.
Oh my god, I'm
just blown away. Just trees. Oh my god. I don't want to swear that much, but I was swearing a lot during watching that.
And for the right reasons. Let me point that out.
everything got worse. It's just can't get any worse from here. Oh no, the girl's got magical powers now.
Okay. Let's be sensible in this review, right? So,
start from the beginning.
In the Forest of the Night. What were your first thoughts, Morgan?
My first
PG.
Oh, damn it. Well, it was I want to say they had something at first, but they didn't. They started with crap. They started just the girl came to the doctor, somehow could find the doctor, just oh, hello, is the doctor in here? I'm such a good actor. My parents didn't force me to do this. I'm such an amazing child actor. It's just everything infuriated me about this one episode.
I mean, I know that the kid actors were probably forced by their parents to go, yeah. Oh, this is a great opportunity, act on Doctor Who, and they're just hello, I have an iPhone and I have a snapback and I have a headset and I'm very, very unrelatedly black. I'm definitely not filling a stereotype and filling diversity in the episode. I'm that one kid who is always cool.
Fucking hell. A cool black kid, sort of weird outcast kid that something happened to her, and there's there's the Deadeye kid. Yeah.
Who just wouldn't stop staring at Clara.
And then there was the ginger. Was she ginger?
She had that mouth. It's like her mouth was just so wide when she was talking.
Mister, she tries to help, just oh no, you're fine. Are you sure I can really help?
I know, yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh. Okay, so setting aside the shitty acting, so let's talk about the story, shall we?
Right, the story of
the trees that show up and then they disappear.
Okay, right, so
okay. So I love that. Okay, so I love the fact that what was her name? Maze. It's a great it's a great child name, by the way. But I love the fact that the reason that she has this mind power of controlling things, and she creates the trees because her sister is gone.
Yeah,
I love.
Got magic powers. I just need to get rid of one of my brothers, and I'm gonna get powers. So.
I love the fact that like she brings all these trees here, and then it's all resolved that her sister was behind a bush this whole time.
Who thought of that? Who was that's a really good idea. She was behind a bush the whole time. What's
she just shows up at the end of the episode just to fulfill that character arc.
And they don't explain anything. They don't explain where she's been. Just
you don't even hear her say anything. It's just just behind this bush. I love that. I love the whole episode is centered around how she misses her sister, and then it's resolved in that 2-second scene where the bush kind of disappears in a Time Lord regeneration particle effect that definitely hasn't been recycled to cut corners on budget, and suddenly she's crouched behind it Like,
She wasn't even proud. She was standing up straight, just like just blank face, just.
Yeah, and the bush, and turns out she was outside their house
Yeah.
this whole time. Oh boy.
Just
Who thought of that?
who hit their head so hard, just oh my god, I've got a great idea for revealing that her sister's alive.
Frank Cottrell Boyce, apparently. He's the mastermind behind this amazing episode. And he hasn't written anything else since. I wonder why.
Occasional actor. What's he acted in?
Oh no, mate, he acted in that film that you watched,
Oh,
isn't it?
yes,
Millions.
of course. Millions.
Just a quick 1 minute description, alright? Morgan, go.
Okay, so we got a kid that loses his mother, and then he finds £1 million on the side of the railroad. Then his brother spends the money. Then he's like all about, oh, my mum's a saint now.
Is that fucking it?
Oh my god! I just remembered it has the same sort of shit ending. Her mother, her dead mother, appears by the railroad, and just like, what is that? Like,
Is that literally it?
yeah, that's sort of the ending. Like, oh, I'm dead, but yeah, I was a saint the whole time.
Where did you watch it? Where did you?
At school, we read the
Wow.
book first, then we.
What evil teachers had to force you to watch that?
Well, my worst English. She like, if you met her, she's just like, how are you an English teacher? Well, she wants to spend like 6 weeks off. Like, just I don't know what was wrong with her.
Okay. Okay.
Worst teacher ever.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So that whole thing where she's like waving her hands in front of her face.
Yeah.
I don't even understand. Like, what's the point of that?
Professor X goes like that. She's sort of going,
Oh yeah.
I'm using my pals as well to think stuff up. Oh wow! Look, I thought I'm done. Oh bang! I'm done now. Best superpower ever. Oh, right.
That's great. And I bet they blew all of their budget on that one like bit in the forest.
Yeah.
That is like has like this pattern in the ground, and it has these cobwebs.
Oh yeah.
It's the best. It's the best.
Best thing ever.
Yeah.
100% in London. They are.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's why you don't see anyone.
No,
'Cause you
no.
never see anyone in London. Like, it's just like, where is everyone in London? Oh, it's London. Yeah, no one's here.
Yeah,
it's not like one of the most busiest cities in the world. No.
Okay, before you go into a rant, trying to explain what you're saying here, because you just kind of rage mode. Like London is meant to be this place where it's crowded, and they went past one of the lions in Trafalgar, right?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be one of the busiest places in London, and they're taking selfies outside,
Yeah.
and there's nobody to be seen.
It'd be even more busier because there's trees everywhere. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, oh my
kids
god,
would be out like climbing trees.
It'd be like hashtag trees in London, Twitter. Oh my
It's all
god,
over the world. Just everyone would be outside.
exactly. Like what the
No reason for it, but
exactly like what the. Oh
I mean,
my...
even the poorer places sort of have like sort of nuts now. They can go get some fruit, bananas. Like, yay! But then trees like burned. They're like, oh, okay, I guess we'll go back to poverty.
Yeah. I like the only people that they see apart from trees and the amazing school kid actors and Mr. Danny Pink and Clara. We see those guys that burn the trees with the most amazing looking CGI fire, might I add. It looks so amazing, like top notch, so good.
And then they brought in an animal expert to go, yeah, that's what animals do. Yeah,
like oh my goodness, like what was her name again? The little kid with the Maze. Yeah, I love the fact that she's wandering by herself in the woods, which is a smart move for a little kid in of itself. And Danny Pink's an amazing school teacher and childminder, and she walks through the woods and she comes across these wolves that are from the zoo. And,
for anyone that
and
doesn't
unprovoked, he goes, "Oh look, I'm gonna attack this kid because I feel like it."
Would not just attack you, just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna attack you now. They do not do that. They would stay far away from you. They have no fucking clue what's
Unless
going on
they're
right now.
provoked, they
Yeah.
literally...
Unless you start stabbing them with like a stick, like they're going like, "I'm gonna stab you with this stick now." Oh, attack me! And then
I love the fact that everybody's like, nobody's worried about the wolves when they're chasing Maze through the woods, but yet they're so worried about them when they're behind that wired fence, behind that metal fence, and then suddenly magically, like after 10 minutes of them barking at them through the fence, they can suddenly jump over.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Yeah.
That's clever thinking on their part. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's amazing. It's like in that split second when we weren't looking at the wolves in that last moment, they grew kangaroo legs.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it was, oh, like, how does that make sense? Oh, it was Mace. She thought of it with her mind and her thoughts.
And then the tiger came along and
and gets defeated by people flashing lights in
Yeah.
its face.
the tiger would rip your face off. It would just kill you instantly. Just. It's one of the most dangerous animals in the world, and you're just like, yeah, a torch can stop it. Let me do this to a bear as well, that'll stop that too. Oh look, there's a serial killer on the loose, I'll do that as well. Stop anything. Who knew? A fucking torch.
Oh yeah, I just realised something. The fact that when the TARDIS lands, like it has no trees all over it. And then suddenly, when they return to the TARDIS, like it's literally like half an hour later, and it's covered in leaves and trees because that is amazing movie magic. Movie magic. Oh my god! And I love the fact that Clara is the best human being in the world and says, "Right, Doctor, you don't need to save these kids. Just fly off in your TARDIS. Just think on your thoughts while the human race burns to death with this sun solar flare." Like, what? Like, what? What?
Like, the Doctor... Like, we've seen the inside of the Doctor. The Doctor could probably save everyone on Earth, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Just pick up everybody on his TARDIS.
Yeah, just like, where do you want to go? We'd go to the new place. Yay. Amazing.
But no, Clara goes, right, okay, you just go in your TARDIS by yourself. We'll just take these kids on a friendly walk while the sun burns up and kills the Earth. Because she's an amazing human being and everybody loves Clara so much. Oh my god. Oh, and Danny Pink's an amazing childminder as well. I love it.
I'm surprised. How are none of them fired by now? I'm sure the kids would, like, gossip about this. You know, oh yeah, Maeve got, like, lost and stuff. Like, the teachers would be fired. They would just, did you lose Maze? Yeah, but you see, we were distracted.
Oh
by...
yeah, but you see, there are these trees. You say, and she's with this grumpy old man and put in a small blue box. Don't worry about it.
Slowly hand them their slowly
yeah,
like,
just
you're
sounds
fired.
at them like, yeah, okay, about that. You're not coming back. You're not teaching any kids again.
But I'm so good. Like, oh, where did Jeremy go?
Oh yeah, he got killed by the trees. No. Right. I love this episode so much.
Yeah.
It would have been actually no. Let's talk about the best part. Let's talk about the part where the Doctor didn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
Literally, just like the trees showed up to save the Earth. The Doctor didn't need to do anything. And we didn't need to see the Doctor. We didn't need to see Clara or Pink or Danny Pink. And we didn't need to see those shitty kid actors. Like what the hell? Fuck it. Like, it's a literal pointless episode. Like, the main cast do nothing. Like,
Just fucking stupid.
I love it, and I love how we start to see that whole amazing dumbing down of the 12th Doctor. He now becomes kid-friendly because he's not selling merchandise. And he's just like, oh, you little pudding brains, come into the TARDIS and I'll teach you a history lesson of how the Ice Age happened and how the trees came here before, but nobody remembers it because movie magic. Yay. I know, it's so great. I love Doctor Who so much.
Oh,
fucking hell! Like,
don't really know.
Yeah, it's so good, and the Doctor would have been a better teacher for the kids, and that's not saying much. Oh my god. Oh, bloody hell. I love the fact that they literally point out, oh, this is definitely London, because they just put down one or two traffic cones.
It's a sign that says London on it.
And it says Piccadilly there. Oh, now it says Leicester Square, 2 feet away. No, and they see a few letterboxes. And yeah, it's definitely London, even though there's nobody here. And suddenly all the concrete on the ground is gone as well. Yeah. Like, oh my, it's so good.
Like,
oh, I love it.
Just there will be like billions of trillions of destruction on Earth because like trees have grown up.
Yeah, grown through houses.
Yeah,
or, like
that's all over the globe. Everyone's just going to be like, this fucking tree just destroyed my house. Just what am I meant to do?
Like a tree just uprooted the house. Like,
yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen in this episode. Like, does anybody know, like, realistic, like physics? Like, what the hell? Like, and I love the fact that it's now logical that trees can grow in overnight due to this kid's strong-willed mind of her, thing around her head.
Oh, I got it. Ooh, look, trees.
It's just the fact that it's just the whole, moral lesson at the end of Doctor Who episodes, isn't it? It's just like it's like it's just like, don't underestimate. It's like, don't talk to strangers. That's what Love and Monsters is. It's like Sleep No More. It's like, don't fall to sleep. And then this one is just like, don't make fun of retarded children.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Also, why didn't any of the old trees burn away? That's what I wanted to know.
Because movie magic.
You may think that might explain everything. It really doesn't.
It does, because movie magic. It's justified.
How could you cheat on me? Because movie magic.
No.
Oh yeah, that explains things.
That explains. Oh, that makes sense. All right, have fun. No, yeah, I love that the whole story is revolved around this one kid's sister, and she shows up in a bush outside of her house.
They don't explain it. I wanted to know. That's the way. That's what sort of like kept me going. I didn't just walk out of the room with just like, fuck it, I'm done with life, just shoot myself. I'm watching it to know what happens to her, but no, they don't explain it. I said it would be a better episode if they just did trying to find her,
Yeah, exactly. Just find her in the woods or something. It'd be much more interesting.
The Maze killed her.
Oh my god, yeah, because there was that whole thought you had that's like, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. Maze said to her mother, and then you're just like, oh, that was the truth behind it.
Yeah.
Maze's sister was murdered.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that would actually make it a lot more interesting. Like, we see her dead body behind that bush.
No, they wouldn't go dark. No,
because nobody dies on the show apart from characters that everybody likes.
Yeah, that's
because movie magic. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. I love this episode so much. It's so great, and I love the fact that the sonic screwdriver can do everything as well. Like he zaps like the book, the Maze's textbook, and then he's just like, she's about 10 miles away. Like, what the fuck? How did you come to that conclusion? Like, fucking hell! Like this, surely if the screwdriver can find out how far away someone is from their bloody school book, then he can sonic screwdriver away the trees.
Yeah. Find out what's wrong with these trees. Oh, I see. We don't need to do anything because it's solar. Okay, we're done. Just sit back, relax. Done.
And I love the fact that he even sonic screwdrivers Maze when she has that thing going around her head, when she's just like, and zaps her. It's like, bzzz. It's like, yeah. Oh, it's because of the trees. You control the trees because of your lost family member. who is behind your bush, by the way. Spoiler alert.
No, I think the message of this story is actually don't give children medication because they're good. You know, don't give them any painkillers.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't give them any medicine to help them.
Amazing life advice right here.
Just let them be crazy. Let them think their self is insane.
Frank Cottrell voice has these amazing life lessons.
You know what?
In this story.
Frank Cottrell voice. I'm done.
Where are you going?
I don't care. I'm gonna leave.
Are you gonna leave?
Yeah, bye.
We're not done with the review.
I'm done with Doctor Who.
You actually you can't be done with Doctor Who. We have like 10,000 episodes to review. Oh, right. Well, I guess that does conclude the review of In the Forest of the Shite. In the Forest of the Night, sorry. I'm going to do that until I don't become salty anymore with this stupid episode. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this review of Morgan losing his shit. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Or maybe not Morgan. He might not be coming back. Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for watching this review of In the Forest of the Night. I hope you enjoyed.
It was the best. It's the best episode I've ever seen.
Obviously, I loved it. It's amazing. I loved it. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.